certain things you want to bring to climber mode. You get your bolts, you have your armor, necklace, all that. The poison dagger is the best thing to use for killing the enemies fast. Could gives them poison, they start dying slowly. This thing here makes your attack, so you have less chance of missing. Berserker ring boosts up your strength. These here is the gloves from the recipe for disaster quest. And you want to bring some food. You want to use an overload before you enter the place, and maybe every 3 or 4 rounds. Staff of Light makes you take less damage when you use a special bar. This here special restores your health and prayer. You get the Fire Shield for when you fight the dragon. You can also use it to mage attack things. And a Rune Crossbow, which this and that are both one-handed items, so you'll be able to swap those out when you need to. That's why it's good to have a crossbow and not a bow. The ice gloves you're using in case you get a boss. You don't need them now, but it's in case you get the certain boss that is the either Desert Treasure ones or the Recipe for Disaster. You need those to be able to hold your weapon. So we leave those in there for now. Let's go back to this here. Alright, so as you can see, the first thing we're going to do with this here is have your runes for magic also. Prayer potion that. Use your overload once. Now you use the sharks for restoring your health back to full. And then use your rock tail to boost it over full to the next one up, which is that there. Now bank that back in there again and take all of your food and you're good to go. Click on stairs. Your familiar's gonna vanish. That's another thing you want to do, is have a familiar that heals you, which is a bunyip, a unicorn, one of those things. Let's summon that out. Or refresh. There you go. And then back to the food. Now when you click on the gate, this is the part where you want to try to get to certain specials you want, which I'll show you here. You're looking for Monster Stun or Lifesaver, one of those two. So you get Monster Stun round 1, and you're good to go for the whole rest of the game, just like this. And you turn your prayers and also switch to melee, and automatically turn it on for you as soon as the round starts, just like that. And then bum rush this guy and get your special going. He's stunned for the first 4 hits, so you can spec him 4 times. Now what you're going to do is wait to see what the next boss is, and then you can either bank or continue. Dagger him once, and then back to this again. Whack. Bring out the special restore, which is here, special recover. It restores your special bar while in your melee fight. And make sure your overload's still working. Yep, you're still good to go. And next boss, here we go. Bam. And he's done. If he ain't yet, I'll finish him off with this. Easy. Switch that back on. So now these 2 perks here, the stun and lifesaver, are the best 2 you can get in the game. So that means when we die, your health fully recharged. And also the monster stun for the first 4 hits the DDS. This one here you need the ice gloves for, because it's Recipe for Disaster. Just hop on out and get our ice gloves real quick. And our overload just wore off too. So at the same time, need ice gloves and overload. As you can see, it's good to have certain quests not done. As you can see in here, certain ones I haven't done. These are all the quests I have not done yet. Now, there's certain quests I haven't done because Nomad, I don't have to fight him because I haven't done the quest for it. And there's a lot of other bosses you don't need to fight if you haven't done the quest for them. That's why it's good to be a low quester, since you don't have to fight all the bosses. You can pick the easy bosses and only do those certain ones. This one here is one of my hardest ones, among others. Let's actually go to this special here. It's one down.
For my city,